Okay, the following video presents actual gameplay footage from work in progress pre-beta version of the game. The Dawnwalker is still in development, and if everything you're about to see is subject to change. This gameplay was recorded on a PC. Okay, so this is what we can expect to see on a PC then. That's good to know at least. Like, so it's not like the PS5 or something like that, because gods no, I cannot afford to buy that shit.
Hello, my name is Daniel Sadowski and I'm the design director at Rebel Wolves. I would like to welcome you to the Blood of Dawnwalker summer gameplay video. Our game is a story-driven, open-world dark fantasy RPG set in medieval Europe. The game is currently in pre-beta stage, and what we are going to show you is just a part of one of the mid-game quests. It's a really cool story involving legendary swords and a haunted almshouse, but today we'll focus on showcasing our gameplay systems. We're starting on the outskirts of Svatro, the game's largest city and the capital of Vale Sangora.
So what I want to say from the start though is that it doesn't really look... Like, I get it, this is in the pre-beta, right? It doesn't look as visually stunning as I thought, but then again, as I said, it's pre-beta, so it's like... I'm guessing they weren't stressing too much about how the environment is supposed to change, and they still can change everything. Like, everything here can change and be improved on, so I'm guessing, like, nothing really to worry too much about.
You is just a part of one of the mid-game quests. It's a really cool story involving legendary swords and a haunted almshouse, but today we'll focus on showcasing our gameplay systems. We're starting
It is
on the
looking
outskirts
smooth,
of
though.
Svatro, the game's largest city and the capital of Vale Sangora. From here, we could head anywhere the eye can see, explore ancient ruins, or sabotage vampire blood transports. But it's not just about where or when you go. It's also about how you approach the main quest and shape the story, making each playthrough uniquely your own. For now, we're following the road. Cohen is on his way to the city's cathedral, chasing leads about a powerful weapon said to be hidden in its crypts. But first, we'll have to deal with some bandits who camped out by the main road. Traveling through Vale Sangora is never boring. The world is dense with quests, random encounters, and locations steep in lore. This will be a great opportunity to show you our combat.
Okay, the combat is
Our
looking
goal
smooth.
is to make the player feel like a real swordmaster who closely
Oh,
observes
no.
his enemies. We'll begin this fight by using acrid dust to stun one of the enemies. Now, when you attack, you choose one of 4 directions: up, down, left, or right, in order to hit the opponent where he's unable to parry. And similarly, when defending...
I can already tell I'm gonna have issues. I am going to have issues. I'm gonna struggle so much. Oh,
you have to take note of the enemy's intent and the direction of the attack. On the left side of the screen, just above Cohen's health, you have activation charges that will be filled in with each successful attack.
I'm guessing this is like symboling if you need to block, or like, because I'm noticing this symbol here changes a lot. So I'm gonna guess it's like either that the character is blocking or that we need to block. One of the two. It's kind of interesting.
Attack, block, and parry. Once they are full, you can use one of the active abilities which allow you to take a more tactical approach to fighting. We started the fight by throwing some acrid dust. And now let's cast Burning Blood. It's a hex which fills the enemy's blood and burns their skin, dealing physical damage over time. Alright, time to finish this fight. Let's use the final activation charge to cast the archery attack, which...
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Decapitated the last opponent. Our hero quickly dispatched the bandits, so let's loot a few items they've left behind and open the inventory.
That's
First of all, let's replenish our health by eating something.
that was clean.
And then take a closer look at this cool-looking weapon we just picked up.
The shopper?
It has better stats than our current weapon, so...
You don't say!
We've also leveled up, so let's use this opportunity to spend the newly acquired skill point in one of...
Okay, what's this? So human perks. I'm guessing, what the fuck is this supposed to be? How well adverse we are in alcohol? How well we can drink alcohol? I don't know. I'm guessing this is the perks that, well, shared perks. I'm guessing it's like between human and the vampire side. But this is Vrakiri. I guess that's the kind of vampire we are? The Vrakiri vampire? Or is that the name for vampire in this game? I'm guessing they're gonna go over this, but like I just want to throw out my thoughts, okay?
Cohen's skill trees. The skills in the Blood of Dawnwalker are divided into 3 trees. One for human, one for vampire, and one shared between the two. We also have an active abilities panel. We can use it to unlock additional abilities to use during combat.
Huh.
Note that during the day, the health bar is not regenerating. You need to find consumables like the one we've just eaten. The hexes we've just used also consume some of Cohen's health. Be aware of that. The way our magic system works, there's always a price to pay for manipulating reality. But we can make it sting a bit less. Let's level up the Frugal Witchcraft skill, so next time we'll cast a hex, it'll consume fewer of Cohen's health points.
That's
now
good.
that we've wrapped up the encounter with the bandits, we can be on our way to get inside the city. Right now, Cohen hasn't done enough to ruffle the Vampire Lord's feathers, so the gods will just wave us through. But the more damage you cause, the more suspicious and aggressive they'll become. So when you play the game yourself, you'll have to decide whether you want to challenge the vampires openly, or lay low until you're ready to strike and surprise them.
Okay, so wait, so every time we do so, like... Do the vampires get upset if we murder bandits in the world? Wait, let me just listen to that again.
Cohen hasn't done enough to ruffle the Vampire Lord's feathers, so the gods will just wave us through. But the more damage you cause, the more suspicious and aggressive they'll become. So when...
Okay, so I'm guessing, like... Killing bandits probably doesn't involve in ruffling feathers, I'm gonna guess. But... It's gonna be interesting to see if this is... like Skyrim, if you accidentally kill too many people, even with the Thane badge on you, if you're gonna end up in trouble and they're just gonna attack you on sight, or if they're gonna try to capture you.
When you play the game yourself, you'll have to decide whether you want to challenge the vampires openly, or lay low and...
But then again, we probably could just scale the wall. I'm gonna guess. We could just probably scale this wall if we want to, because, you know, vampire shit.
Until you're ready to strike and surprise them.
It's grander than before. They're putting in new stained glass.
Yes, I have I have sped it up. Not 2 times, but I have sped it up the
This is
video.
the rich district of the city, Silberkreis.
The
There's
rich?
also Altenmarkt, Neustadt, and the Middens. Each of the boroughs has its own feel and character.
Get your stinking ass out of here! I was just passing through, I swear!
I got tired and sat down and started begging.
Looming high over the city is Brensis's castle, Greifberg. He took it over when he slaughtered the human ruler of the valley, Skander, as shown in the trailer we shared with you earlier, in January this year. In order to complete the main quest and save your family, you'll have to storm the castle, alone or with help of friendly NPCs. We could do it right now if we wanted, but it would be super challenging.
Oh, so you can just ignore shit and just do whatever the fuck you want. Okay, I approve of that. I approve of that.
Oh, let me in! You made a mess, and it's not that kind
So if you wanna be
Let's
as
check the map.
stupid, you
The
can just do
cathedral
it.
is really close. There's plenty of other
Oh.
places to see and things to do here. A couple of inns, a medic, a blacksmith, an armorer, and other merchants.
Wait, actually kinda... This map kinda looked kinda cute! Not what I was expecting, I'm gonna be honest. I was expecting this kind of map. It is looking kinda cute!
To see and things to do here. A couple of inns, a medic, a blacksmith, an armorer, and other merchants. You can see that not only the vampires came out of the shadows. This creature on the right is called an Uriash. Look around, especially at night, and you'll learn humans have lots to fear, not just the vampires.
Damn!
And here we can see guards pounding on some poor guy's doors.
What is it about? Because it's my face. Yes, singing songs that mock him and the faith. Who told you this nonsense? Was it
I
Livia?
wonder if we can do something about
It's
that.
just one of many different community scenes we're implementing in the game. Watch them closely when you play, as they might point you to new quests and hidden treasures, or signal changes in the game's world.
That's good to hear. I really approve of that. The one thing I hate is like if you do shit and like you have lots of characters, not if you do shit, but if you have lots of characters in a world and they just literally there as placeholders, there's no other reason for them, it kind of feels dead. It feels dead. At least like it seems like they truly will make them useful, so to speak. They will make them have a purpose and not just wandering around.
Ouch!
It's a prayer. It's what we have to say. Go on.
I humbly beg of thee, protect.
Buildings are looking very good though. They are. I wonder if like with the when the game gets finished, if there's gonna be like different lighting and stuff like this. I mean, it's probably going to be. I'm stupid. I'm just throwing out what I'm thinking. Okay. I think this is gonna look epic when the game is done. It's gonna look amazing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we are at the cathedral gates. Again, since Cohen isn't yet wanted by the vampire regime, and it's daytime, we can simply walk inside.
Huh. Do you mean we can't walk inside if it's nighttime?
The baptism of a newborn is a solemn moment, doubly so. A new life joins our flock, bringing happiness to its parents and to the congregation.
But that baby
Natur
is struggling.
sanguine est, alitur sanguine, et in sanguine morietur. Ego te baptizo in nomine Dei. Amen.
Okay. Is that newly implemented because of the sanguine shit, or?
Don't I know you from somewhere, young man?
Absolutely not.
Isaiah, maybe.
Oh no!
Sorry, but you...
Oh no! There's a time meter! No! I am... What happens when you don't have enough time to respond? Will he just get pissed off at you? Like, I take time evaluating what I should answer. This meter's gonna stress me the fuck out. Oh no.
I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken.
Am I? Perhaps. Perhaps. My memory isn't what it used to be. Come with me. I'll take your confession.
Thank you, but I have no need for confession.
Ah. So you deem your conscience clear?
Oh.
I
Okay.
wouldn't go that far. But I'm sure you're a busy man, Father. So while I appreciate the offer, I feel that my soul shouldn't be your priority.
I won't press the matter. You are quite correct. I have many other duties to attend to. But please remember that in order to be saved, we all need to repent. Myself included.
I mean, you are kind of blind, my dude. You are kind of blind. God, I want to play this game already. I really do. I don't care that it's not done. I can play it. Let it break in my hands. I am hyping this up in my head so much, and I'm so scared it's gonna be bad. I kind of forgot for a second that I wasn't playing there. I definitely don't have issues. No, definitely not.
I hope we can speak again soon. Good day to you, Cohen.
Wait, why did he know my name? Our name.
What we saw right here was just one of many cutscenes we recorded for the game, which smoothly transitioned into a dialogue scene.
Am I seeing? Yeah. I'm guessing it's some kind of jump down from above with teeth bared and a little snacky snack on the floor. Like Assassin's Creed style. Now, I'm guessing you're supposed to like sneak around up here when the vampires are doing their vampire thing in the front, probably. Or it's guard posts, maybe? One of those two?
Transitioned into a dialogue scene. We use cutscenes to highlight key scenes or showcase interesting bits of lore. Like this blood baptism. Creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, it
The
is
core
fucking
feature
creepy.
Of the blood of Dawnwalker is the dual gameplay loop. Remember, Cohen may be a human during the day, but he turns into a vampire at night, and has a different set of skills at his disposal. And this is just one variable that affects our quests.
Will we
Depending
see
on
it?
when you tackle a particular quest, what choices you've made earlier, whom you befriended, or whom you've angered, your gameplay and story experience will be very, very different. So each quest is a complex structure with multiple possible paths leading to the end goal. We maximize...
Something I want to say is that when they walk around, I'm getting nauseous. I'm getting a little nauseous, so that I'm a little bit scared of. Because it could be a pre-beta thing, and it could just be, or it could just be like something that's in the game that you probably can fix. I hope, please. Because if every time I turn, I'm gonna feel nauseous, I will not have a great time playing this game. I will be a little concerned. A little bit.
Players' freedom and agency, offering you a narrative sandbox to play in. I wonder what secrets may be concealed up there, just beyond Cohen's reach. And how do you get there? It's impossible to do during the day, but come night, it's an entirely different story. Let us explain what we mean by taking our current quest as an example.
Wait. Do you mean I don't have the abilities of my vampire abilities at day at all? Is this some form of magical girl transformation we're gonna go through as soon as the sun goes down? Or, like, because, like, so we can't do anything vampiric during the day. We're basically useless during the day. Not technically, but, like, you know what I mean. Like, we aren't any form of vampiric anything. And then we do a magical girl transformation at the evening and we become a vampire. I'm not against that. I'm not against it, but still. Huh.
Example. During the day, we got inside the cathedral without any problems, since it's open for all to see and Cohen doesn't yet stand out from the crowd. The scaffolds, though...
Yet! He doesn't yet stand out from the crowd. Wait, does that mean we can, like, fully embrace the vampire abilities and, like, look weird? I wonder if it's, like, depending on how much blood you drink and stuff like that, if there is a system for you to actually drink the blood of, like, normal humans during the evening when you do become a vampire, does that affect how you look during the day? Will it make you more like a vampire, or, like, is the yet just implying, like, for when you piss off the overlord vampires, like, is that what they mean, or is it, like, an actual change in Cohen's physics? Or visual? Trying to make brain form a coherent sentence. But I think you guys know what I mean.
Are outside of his reach. But climbing them won't be a problem for the vampire, who has many more exploration abilities at his disposal.
Okay.
Bear in mind, Cohen has not completed the quest yet. What's more, there are still a few clues to be found in order to solve this story. It's worth mentioning that Narrative Sandbox also means that we may completely abandon this quest and follow a different path to defeat Brensis. For today, we're focusing on the gameplay part, so let's see how we could tackle this particular quest during the night. We're starting right after dusk, as a vampire, on the roof.
It is
of
looking
Sparta.
very good,
Right
though!
now, we have 22 days left to complete this goal.
Even
This counter
though
is
it's a
always
little bit...
displayed, and you will be warned each time it's pushed forward. So you have to be aware of the time, and it's more of a resource you'll be spending than a racing clock.
Oh, there's a timer. Okay, so, like, even though there is a free choice to do it, but, like, when the time runs up, the time is up. Like, there is no going back then. That's kinda... I kinda like that, yeah. Because usually, like, games give you, like, oh, be back in 1 day! And you can be back, like, in 300 game hours, and they're like, I remember you from yesterday. It was like, yeah, I felt like I was here, like, however long ago that was. Okay, that's kind of both nice and a little bit scary, because what if you forget and you're swept up in something else? But then, yeah, as you said, you have to manage your resources. I like this. I do.
As a vampire, you'll see and experience the world from a different perspective. You can travel quickly and easily access places beyond the reach of regular humans. Let us show you what we mean. This is Shadow Step, a unique vampiric ability, allowing Cohen to jump to almost any place within his reach. Now, let's take a good look around using the focus mode. This
There's
ability
some
highlights
tasty
objects
blood.
of interest and loot.
Oh.
And there is something right here. This time, it's just some items to grab, but on other occasions, who knows, you might come across a hidden quest. Looks like our health is quite low, This is because, as a vampire, your health bar also represents your hunger level, and you start each night thirsting for blood. Remember, you have to quench this appetite in order to make full use of your vampire abilities, and rein in your monstrous nature around NPCs. Otherwise, you may end up draining someone important, which may lead to unpredictable consequences. We'd better focus maybe on someone who is standing all alone, like this drunkard.
Yeah, but he's in the okay, wait.
Let's grab him and use voracious.
Please tell me we have a very good blood drinking scene. Please. I know it's coming up, but please don't disappoint me. Make it a little gory, but not too much.
Bite ability. Unless you lose control due to hunger, you get to decide how much blood to drink. You can drain just a bit and knock your victim unconscious, or go all the way and kill them. And if you're adamant you don't want to hurt innocent humans, you can drink from animals and some other creatures.
We need this. I want this so bad! Oh my god, okay. I am very excited. I am so excited. We get to decide how much we take. I know it's a stupid thing to be excited about, but like, we get to decide how much blood we take and if we want to kill them or not. And we can go the goody two-shoes route and not drink human blood at all. I am. This game. I am gonna pre-order this game. I don't care. I'll find the founds. I will pre-order this game. Oh, and there's a clock too. I didn't see this clock before. Maybe I just didn't pay attention to it. Huh. I'm so happy though. Okay.
Finally, we are at the cathedral, but it seems to be closed for the night, and the entrance gate is well guarded. Let's find another way in.
I mean, there's an obvious door up there.
Shadow Step is not the only vampiric ability you're gonna learn during your playthrough. Cohen can also use Plane Shift to scale walls and even ceilings smoothly.
Oh. I mean, yeah, we saw this in the
This will
trailers.
allow us to explore every nook and cranny of the cathedral.
I sneezed. Oh.
Better be quiet. Is that Warrior Xanthi? What the hell is she doing here? What is she doing? Is that a ritual for the blood gods? They're covering up the old paintings. Why? One of the workers must have left it. Seems that the cathedral complex is quite big. The main building, cloisters, inner courtyard.
The voice acting is on top though, by the way, guys. The voice acting is on top. I know I've sped it up, so it's like a little bit like weird, but the voice acting sounds amazing. So if anything, like, props to the voice actors. They are doing an amazing job. Especially Cohen's.
The entrance to the crypt could be anywhere. Won't get anything done just standing around. Still.
This was a scene investigation.
I really
a
like
mechanic
Cohen's
we
voice.
used to zoom in on and showcase key clues. This time we had a chance to learn more about the vampire's plans. Looks like they're keen to cover up the old frescoes, so that's something we could take a look at. This
but
way
why?
we could learn more about the cathedral's past. Looks like we aren't alone here. Underneath us there's a group of blood gods. Soldiers hooked up on vampire blood, which makes them stronger. And one
Wait, what?
on vampire blood, which makes them strong. Underneath us, there's a group of blood gods. Soldiers hooked up on vampire blood, which makes them stronger.
So they are... Wait, are they human soldiers drinking vampire blood? Or... Wait, what?
Underneath us, there's a group of blood gods. Soldiers hooked up on vampire blood, which makes them stronger.
Okay, are they vampire soldiers or are they human soldiers? Because if they're human soldiers drinking vampire blood, my dudes, you have issues. You have issues. Why? just at that point asked to become a vampire instead? Or is this like the vampire's idea? Like, we still don't know. His little sister, didn't she get blood from the vampires? Like, is that how they turned them? Like, how did Cohen become a vampire? I know we're gonna see all this when the game comes out, like, but I'm trying to understand, like, why would a human in their head, even if they're worshipping the vampires, be like, hey, I'm gonna drink vampire blood and become stronger? Why not just become a vampire at that point? Why am I getting upset about this? Why am I getting upset about this? There's no point in getting upset.
And one of Francis's vampire
I'm just confused.
It's Xanthi, the oldest vampire in Vale Sangora, and quite a powerful lady. Let's descend and check what's going on.
Will they attack us? I really like that he uses his claws to climb down. I really like that.
Don't think I don't see you skulking in the shadows. Come out! You're interfering with my task. Who are you?
It doesn't matter.
Very well. I don't have time for interruptions. Let us dispose of him. Quickly.
What would happen if you said you were Cohen?
You withstood it. Fascinating.
Cohen is using his claws to attack when in vampire form. Bloodguards are dual-wielding opponents. Their attacks are pretty strong. Of course, even when fighting with claws, combat is still directional. Don't worry, Cohen can still use his sword as a vampire.
I like the claw fighting.
Only after defeating all three of the Bloodguards, Xanthi deems Cohen worthy of a challenge, and she descends to face him. She uses her blood control powers to cast a multitude of attacks, like her blood whips, that hit Cohen from left and right. Xanthi is protected by a powerful vampire ability. Once her stamina runs out, Cohen will have an opportunity to strike and deal some damage.
Can we drink
But
the
be careful,
vampire's blood
because
though?
Xanthi is quick to counterattack, and she will also try to restore her blood. Meanwhile, look at the indicator just below her health and stamina. It's a timer for the boiling blood skill that you've seen in the CGI trailer. So, if we don't hurry, the timer goes down to 0, and Cohen will eventually explode. And we're dead. Remember, we were only mid-game here, and Xanthi is one of the game's most punishing enemies. Defeating her right here and right now is very much possible, but it would be hellishly difficult. A fun challenge for hardcore players.
Not me.
Otherwise, we could load the game and explore the cathedral without drawing her attention. Or try to get to her while she's not surrounded by bodyguards. Xanthi, like all other vampire allies, has her own questline. Explore it, and you can learn more about her past, motivations, and maybe even try to reason with her. What you do is entirely up to you. Remember, our design principle is the narrative sandbox. There is no difference between main quests and side quests. There's just different stories that you weave together into your own unique adventure. But that's coming in 2026. For now, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this gameplay video presentation.
Like, I like this so much. If they said this was the full game, sure, I would be like, oh, it's not as visually, like, it doesn't have as many colors as I thought, but I would still play this as it is right now. I would still play this. It's so good, and I'm also so happy that, like, because I'm a person that I love narrative-based RPG. Like, when the story is, like, the main focus, I don't have to, like, the battle is second part. Like, the battle in this game still looks good, but I'm making it very happy to hear that they're caring about, like, exploring side quests and main quests, and they are, like, that they have put just as much effort into the side quest story as they have in the main quest story, and it's making me very happy to hear, because I'm someone that, like, I will do all the side quests before the main quests almost. Because I enjoy just doing stories and, like, exploring, like, okay, what will happen with this character if I do this story? What will happen with this character if I do this story? Will this affect the main quest in any way? And it seems like this is what they're doing, and it's making me very happy. It is making me very happy. Something else that I'm very curious about is, will they let us, like, try to drink the Vampire Lord's bloods? Or is that something Cohen wouldn't do? Because, you know, they kind of try to change him into vampire, from what I've understood. But would he do that? Would he, like, in an attack sense of way, like, while attacking? Is it possible for him to drink blood, or would that just open it up and be a stupid move because he would die doing it? Because I probably would try to be stupid and go for the Vampire Lord's throat, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe that's exactly what the game wants, that you can die. It's gonna be very exciting to see. I know I didn't talk super much during this, but I'm gonna be honest, there wasn't much for me to say because... Well, there was a lot for me to say. I could have said a lot. But I was so hung up because my brain was like, okay, we're playing a game now. This is like... We want this. We need this, but it's not ready for another year. But it's looking so good. Like, it's not even like... I know I said that it doesn't look as like... What did I say? Did I say it looked kind of... not as colorful? But like, looking back at it now, like, when I'm not in my own little days, it is looking very good. Like, sure, there's probably some things that they like could add a little bit more atmospheric, whatever it's called, cinematic light on, but we don't know what like setting this was on. We don't know if like they probably will make it look more saturated. Saturation is kind of what I guess I'm trying to say, but like at the same time they probably don't have to because it's medieval. I don't know, but like as I said, I would play this. I want this. I will pay for it right now. I will pay for it right now. I really like it. I really do. And also this, it reminded me so much of a Kunari that I was like, I didn't see it at first. I was just like, damn, he looks fucked up. I guess he got into a fist fight. But no, and like, it's interesting that they have other creatures. I wonder, like, are they working under the vampires? Are they, like, just here because they're like, oh, the vampires are throwing shit over? Well, I guess we can just come out of the shadows then. Or, like, is it a conjoined force? Like, did they work together? Like, it's very, like, I'm very interested to see. And also, it says to save your family. So I'm guessing our little sister... I don't know if we have parents, but our little sister definitely, is she, like, underneath this cathedral? Is that what's going on? Like, why are they using the blood to baptize the babies? Is that something that came in with the regime of the vampires? Or is this just a very fucked up town that always have been celebrating vampires? And why baptize them in fucking blood? Like, what is the point behind that? I'm very interested to see, like, what the explanations for this stuff is. That baby looked very fucked up, though. It looks like a worm, but it's like, it's okay, it's a newborn. It's supposed to look weird. But yeah, I'm very excited. I think I got the most excited with the whole blood drinking thing. I have issues, okay, guys? I have problems.
Ability. Unless you lose control...
Like, I'm wondering, I really hope that, like, we can attack mid-combat if it's, like, one enemy. We get the chance to, like, bite them mid-combat. That would be great. That would be absolutely wonderful. But I'm also really happy that we get to, like, decide if we want to just put him to sleep. You're like, okay, sleep now. Or just, you dead. It's kind of, I really like this. I really do. Also, this view, perfect. Perfect. It reminds me of Outlast, though, so I was a little like, flashback of bad memories. But I like it. I love it. It is looking very good at night. It is looking so good at night. Unfortunately, all the still picture... this is the one clear picture. Like, all the still pictures I've managed to capture has been very blurry, but, like, it is looking so good. Also, them hands... The cutting. I also am very curious, like, why does he have runes all over his arm? Is that to, like, contain the vampire side, or is it just something that happened when he got turned? Or is this something that was there before he got turned? Also, I'm a bit stressed about the whole meter thing, because I know for a fact this boss, no matter what difficulty I play on, I'm probably gonna die. So many times. So I'm happy there's, like, the chance to try and coerce this Vampire Lord to our side. I'm probably gonna be forced to try to do that. But I can feel this is a game that I'm gonna have a love-hate relationship with, mostly love. But the hate is gonna stem from me probably dying on the easiest difficulty over and over and over and over again, because I just have that issue. I'm not good at games, but I love them. But yeah, I'm so excited. And also, I just love his comment. It's like, you're dead.
So, if we don't hurry, the timer goes down to 0, and Cohen will eventually explode. And we're dead.
And we're dead. I know, I find that so funny. But I am so excited. Like, 2026, it's gonna be a good year. I can feel it. It's gonna be a good year. Please, for the love of God, let it be a good year. I can feel it. Please. But yeah, the arm thing. Like, I am very curious to why he has it. Was it before he got turned? Did it happen after he got turned? Is it connected to his vampire side? Is it not? I can't wait to see it. And I hope that you can't wait to see it either, because this is the end of the video. If you like this little reaction thing, make sure to leave a thumbs up and share it with a friend, and make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video that I make. Bye!